big mic drop, the hook, the sell. What's it all about? There's so much that came up this week. So much. We've been doing so many, I've been doing so much work around social media and joining mentoring groups and doing my YouTube and TikTok and joining the affiliate program and challenging myself to a $50,000 or more in 45-day challenge. Yet what's it all about? What am I seeking? There's so much around abundance and particularly, it's very glary. I should have closed these windows. I use natural light. Don't rush out and buy lights. Sit in front of a window. It's beautiful. And next to a fern, of course. There's so much talk around abundance, especially, in the social space. And I'm a Gen Xer, I guess, in my mid-50s. And these wonderful young people in their 20s and are traveling and posting and doing TikTok and all the other channels and YouTube and posting from the Maldives and Bali, and they've got it all figured out. They're working remotely and telling us all about abundance and manifestation. This has got to come up again. This is, I've experienced manifestation in many different forms, from the invisible to the visible, and of course there's so much more to it. But this is, I can talk about it. I can speak to it. I manifested traveling to 45 countries around the world and working in documentaries and working in Africa, across Asia, and I manifested this book, or God's Spirit did. So I don't want to claim it all myself, of course. But one of the big mic drops this week was around that idea of what am I searching for? What are we seeking? And I've been going live every morning on TikTok to meditate. I do a meditation and a little bit of a chat, a little bit of a Dharma talk, and all sorts of wonderful people in there. Very supportive crew, very supportive community. And I was thinking about manifestation because I set myself a challenge. $50,000 or more in 45 days. Now, the 45 days is up on May 8th, right? And then I started thinking, it's only day 5 today. I started thinking, well, what am I doing this for? Am I doing this out of fear and doubt? And where's that coming from? Outside of myself. So all this stuff came through. Frustration, fear and doubt and lack and work has been terrible and I start reading scripture and spiritual quotes, and one of the big scriptural references that came up 2 days ago was the verse, seek first the kingdom and then all should be given to you. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that is huge. I don't need to look outside myself to seek validation, to just seek money or work outside of myself. I need to really continue to focus on the inner work, the inner job. That's where true abundance lies, true manifestation lies in reconnecting myself with God, with Spirit, with the One. That's the deep place of contentment, of joy, of peace, of true abundance, of true prosperity. Seek first the kingdom. It's deep. Don't look outside myself. Don't be vision boarding about a new Mercedes or a new house or whatever. That's good too. That's fun too. But seek first the kingdom. What's in here? In here. Right? That was huge this week. And then there's other stuff, because I've been doing a lot of, just check focus. I've been doing a lot of TikTok lives and YouTube shorts. I love it. There's different platforms, but I'm not a master of the hooks. I don't have good numbers or good analytics on any of the platforms, and maybe I need to work on that. But then it also occurred to me today that a hook, especially for a fish, is not a good thing. And I kept thinking, I don't need to hook anyone. If I'm hooking someone, I'm trying to sell them something, you know? And if I'm being authentic and driven by integrity and authenticity and just showing up, then I don't really want to hook anyone. I just want to show up. If I'm selling my book, this is for sale. It's on my stand store. There is a link somewhere in the description. This isn't perfect, but I'm quote unquote selling it because I believe in it. I believe in the message deeply, right? I don't need to come up with it. I never aligned with that idea of, in Hollywood, you always have to, what's the hook? Anyway, all this stuff, it just is so salesy. If you can't see or hear me, then we don't need to do business together. This wonderful Australian lady, she sits in the bush and does her YouTube. She's so authentic and organic, it's fantastic. Some of the best content out here. She got a big viral hit a few weeks ago and it blew up her channel. She's fantastic. I'm going to put her name in the comments, hopefully. There's a lawnmower going off. This is a microphone, $26. It's fantastic. It'll be in my store, Amazon affiliate. I get a few cents from it. Check in. And then I found myself complaining about doing the dishes when my kids didn't want to do anything. And really, they're busy too, and they're stressed. They have their own stress that is a byproduct of my own stress. And then I'm complaining about how they don't do anything. And then it hit me this morning. Where's my notebook? Hang on. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Right? You've got to have a spiritual resume so you can draw on it when you need it. This hit me this morning. As I found myself complaining about kids not doing anything. And don't get me wrong, I believe that kids should pitch in. They should understand it. There's jobs to do around the house and they should want to help their parents. But they have their own busy lives as well. Their own stress and pressure. The lawnmower's loud, I'm sorry. And then I thought, it really hit me big this morning. I'll read what I wrote. If we are lucky, we will get 4 quarters of life. 4 quarters. Age 0 to 20 equals 1 quarter. Age 20 to 40 equals your 2nd quarter. Age 40 to 60 equals your 3rd quarter. And age 60 to 80 equals your 4th quarter. That's all you get. If you're lucky. Maybe you get more. Some get more. So then I wrote, so choose joy, choose love, choose abundance, choose peace, choose life. And because it hit me that, here it is. Take a screen grab if you want. Right. Here I am complaining about my kids and not doing and having to do the dishes all the time. And I thought I had a flashback, or doing their laundry. There'll be a time, because you only get your kids if you've got children. You'll understand. Our eldest just went to college. It's brutal. Because time doesn't exist. It's weird. And it's a blip. They come to you in your 2nd quarter, right? That 20 to 40 usually. Kids will arrive. And then they leave the home in that 3rd quarter. That 40 to 60 age generally. If you're lucky, they'll come back and they'll be in your life, but it changes. And then it hit me that, God forbid it doesn't happen, but maybe there'll be a day when I'm just cleaning 1 dish and 1 cup. And I'll be looking back at those times when I had to clean up 25, 35 dishes. And I'll be relishing and dreaming of that time. To have all those dishes again. Because that would mean that my heart and my home is full. Not that I have any problems with being alone. I meditate, I feel quite comfortable. But in terms of the children, what an incredible, I don't mean to bring a downer, but it was just something that hit me, and I'm like, hey, be grateful for all of it. Because there might be the moment when you've only got a few dishes to wash, 1 dish, or 1 pair of pants to wash, and you'll think back. So while I'm busy seeking stuff outside of me, I better pay attention to that verse. Seek first the kingdom. Seek first the kingdom, and then everything will be given to you. It was a busy week for me, a lot of downloads. I hope the same happened for you, and we get the time to stop and reflect, meditate, pray, circulate. Don't forget to fill up your own cup. That came up big as well. Often as parents, and generally, you're giving, you're constantly giving, but are you receiving? Are you in an open receivership channel? Receiving the good, as they say on the planes. Remember, we love aviation metaphors, of course. The ramp, get yourself a copy. Come on. Put your oxygen mask on first. Put your own oxygen mask on first. So don't forget to fill your cup, because you can't give from an empty cup. We live and we give from the overflow. So we receive, we're in great receivership of everything that is already exists, and we receive it all. We say yes to it, yes to life, choose life. Have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon.